Here we have the cat camel pails and rails for spinal flexion. So the goal and purpose of this is to enhance and expand our range of motion for spinal flexion. So we're going to start off set up here in our cat camel position, finding our current active flexion range. We're going to maintain this position for about 1 minute, and as we hold this position, we're going to focus on just slowly breathing in through the nose and exhaling slowly out through the mouth. This will be anywhere for 1 to 2 minutes as prescribed. We're then going to perform a PAILs contraction where we just generate full body tension, followed with the rails contraction where we actively flex the spine. All right, so in this video, we're going to be covering the PAILs and rails for spinal flexion using the cat camel position. So quick overview on PAILs and rails. So the focus of, or the purpose of this rather, is to help us to expand range of motion at a given joint, as well as to strengthen it at its end range. So for PAILs contraction for spinal flexion, generally what we're going to be doing is just a isometric contraction or generating tension through every single muscle fiber in our body as best as we can, but particularly focusing around the muscles around the spine and the back. And then the rails contraction is going to be actively flexing the spine further while maintaining that full body tension for a prescribed duration. So for the setup, what we're going to do is we're going to first start off in the cat-cow position. So hands are underneath the shoulder here, knees are underneath the hips, and then the toes can be curled in or just remain flat. From there, I'm going to first now try to find my current ability to flex my spine actively. So I'm just going to get into spinal flexion, making sure that I'm not just pushing the ground away too much and spreading the shoulder blades forward here into more protraction, but rather I'm just actively flexing the spine to find my current end range for this motion. Once I find it, now I'm just going to stay relatively relaxed in this position and just focus on breathing and maintaining this position. So this is our passive stretch, and we'll hold this for about 1 to 2 minutes, what's prescribed for you. As I hold, I'm just going to focus on slow nasal breathing in through the nose, slow exhale through the mouth. After we've held this position for a minute, we're then going to start to generate our PAILs contraction. I'll start by taking a nice slow inhale through the nose, filling the belly with air. As I exhale, I'm going to start to create some tension, generating a brace around the abdominal wall. At the same time, I'll start to fire up and tense up around the glutes and the hamstrings. I may even grip the ground and try to tighten up through the forearms and the shoulders. Actively, I'm just thinking about squeezing everything internally, gradually harder and harder, and we will get to our desired percentage of intensity, and we'll do that for about 10 to 15 seconds. After that, I will maintain this tension, and then I'm going to now actively flex the spine. Think about, essentially, I'm trying to do a crunch here. So I'm trying to pull the ribs further in. So from this all four positions, just try to actively crunch. You'll see generally some more spinal flexion through the lumbar, thoracic portion as well. I can feel the muscles through the back here stretching. My abs may feel like they want to cramp. We'll hold that and continue to do that for about 10 to 15 seconds as prescribed. And then I'll just hold this position, relax and release all that tension, and then just rest here before my next repetition if that is prescribed. So the rest period will be anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds, and then we would repeat another round of PAILs and rails. So again, starting off with that full contraction, then actively flexing, and then resting and relaxing, and depending on if there's another rep or so. So that is our PAILs and rails for spinal flexion.